Okay, here I have some extra virgin olive oil, and I'm gonna add about 1/3 of a cup to this bowl that I already have some cilantro in. I have about a couple tablespoons worth of cilantro. About 1/3 of a cup. I have 2 different meats that I'm making this for, some steak and some chicken, so maybe about 1/2 cup. Then I am going to add some soy sauce and about 1/4 of a cup, and again I'm doubling this marinade, so I'm gonna use a little bit more than I normally would. And then I'm just going to add some seasonings. I'm going to add a teaspoon of cider vinegar. Just pour it in the cap. Pour 2 in there. The same amount of sugar. We need some cumin. I think I may do it a little different every time. That's just a little bit of Cajun seasoning. I've used jerk seasoning before, just a little bit, or various different kinds. Definitely got to use my lemon pepper. Sorry, my camera's not focusing in on each of the seasonings, but this is lemon pepper, which I love on everything. I'm gonna take some black peppercorn and get that freshly grated in there. Then some garlic powder. I'll use the rest that's in here. And I could take some fresh garlic. Yeah, let's get some fresh garlic. I like a lot of garlic on there, so I'm gonna split this in half, so I'm gonna use 3. I'm just gonna carefully stir that up because my bowl is not very big. Just get everything blended. One thing I did forget was my lemon juice, which I'm gonna squirt some in there here in a second. I have almost a whole lemon. Squeeze that in. Of course, it doesn't matter if the seeds get in there or not. I'm gonna use my spoon to help me get all the juice out of there. Okay, get that stirred up. Okay, so I set my marinade aside for a second. I have this flank steak and 2 chicken breasts, freshly washed, and I'm going to put the chicken breast in a bag together, the 2 together, and then the steak in a separate bag, and then pour the marinade in each bag. And I'm going to let them marinate for a couple of hours until I get ready to start up the grill. Okay, so here's the chicken. And the bag is just big enough so that it can just, all of that seasoning can just marinate into the bag. It's not going to be moving all around. It's going to kind of stay concentrated in the meat. And I'm going to place it in a plastic bag, another plastic bag, just like a grocery bag, just to make sure it doesn't spill out in the fridge or anything. And just set that in the fridge. And do the same for the steak. So all of that yummy goodness is just right there. Kind of fold the bag over and place it in a plastic bag. And I will see you at the grill in a couple of hours. Okay, so I have all my toppings set up. I have jalapenos, avocados, pico de gallo, which is just onions, tomatoes, and some peppers, cilantro, black beans and corn, and cheese. Steak is looking good. Chicken, I already turned them once, so I'll turn them a couple times. And that is a skirt steak. No, that's a flank steak. You can use a skirt steak or any type of steak you want. Sorry for the shadow. It's very bright and sunny out. In February. I'm grilling outside in February. And so while my meat is resting, I'm just going to toast up some tortilla shells. These are just the flour ones, the really small ones. And these are corn. And sometimes they'll say street tacos because they're the really, really small ones. Let me see if I can show you. They're just really small. Okay. But certainly you can use any size you want. I thought the small ones would be kind of fun, like the street taco size. This says fajita size, so they're a little bigger than the corn. But I actually want to do both today. Okay, I have the steak and the chicken nicely sliced, thinly sliced. And it's time to plate up. Okay, so here's my plate, all piled high with great toppings. And I just added some sour cream. I like to take the sour cream and put it in a bowl and add lemon juice and kind of get it a little thinner. So that's what I did there. Anyway, I am about to eat. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.